Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do, it's going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series I post every single Wednesday. I'm going to chat with you over all of the new makeup releases and give my thoughts on them. I always link my playlist down below as well as the community playlist, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome to a new video. Let me show you my Vegas OOTD. Today I have on a suit because that's what we're rocking with today. I just came back from a meeting and I felt like, how did I feel? How did I feel about this meeting? I felt like I needed to have a power outfit on, and this is what I bought as my power suit, and so that is what I wore. And then I got home and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it on. So that is what we were wearing today. I bought this a couple years ago from Express. I didn't film my makeup look, but I will link everything down below. Once again, I used the Sigma Cinderella palette, which I am becoming very obsessed with. Very obsessed with that. One more thing just before we jump in real quickly. I want to say I'm filming this on Tuesday like I normally do for the Will I Buy It videos, and I did have a video go up today. It's a makeup I regret buying, and I did chat in the beginning about the passing of Mel Thompson, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who left such lovely messages on that video about Mel. Mel's been someone who I consider a friend for several years now, and we've had some great conversations together, and it really meant a lot as a friend to be able to read all of those comments that you left about her. And the beauty community is still reeling. You know, behind the scenes, a lot of us influencers are talking to each other and trying to figure out, just on a human side, how we're doing, and checking in with one another and making sure that we're okay. And then on the other side of that, we're thinking, well, what can we do? You know, what can we do? And it just means a lot to see the whole community coming together. I wish it wasn't because of this reason, obviously, but to see how many people loved and appreciated Mel as her friend, it just means a lot to be able to read those types of comments. I just wanted to take a quick minute and say thank you. I'm still, reading through the comments today, and it's a really hard time. I know I'm not quite back to my normal self yet, and you'll probably be able to tell in this video too, but it's just hard to comprehend when something like this happens. But I loved when Mel did these videos. She called them the Purchaser Pass, and it was always so fun to get Mel's perspective on the new makeup, because we come at makeup in such different ways. Mel was such an amazing makeup artist, and I'm just an author who likes makeup at the same time, and it was always so fun to hear our different point of views, because they usually were pretty different, and she had a lot of favorite brands that weren't necessarily my favorite brands, but it was a reason why I loved this series so much, and when the series really started to take off and I made the community playlist, because it's fascinating to me to see how different people are. It's so strange to me when people would want to have the same opinions as them and the same makeup taste as them and want to do the same makeup looks as them, because I'm like, it's such a beautiful thing to see how different we all are. I've talked about it before, it's a big reason why I love living in Vegas. Everyone is so different. Everyone in Iowa, not everyone, I'm exaggerating of course, but so many people in Iowa seem to be the same, or striving towards the same things, or have the same things, or the same house, or the same car. I love living in Vegas because everyone is so different, and that's something that I really appreciate about this series, and it was something that I thought was so fun about watching Mel's videos also. So I'm excited to sit down for another new Will I Buy It. Let's jump into the new makeup releases. I always link everyone down below. I'll go ahead and scoot over so I can add in some photos. I'm gonna start with one of the newer products that just got announced, but I've gotten so many tags on this one. So I'm starting off reading on Trend Mood 1. This is the Sunny Days SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen Foundation, and this is by Tower 28. It's a 2-in-1 mineral sunscreen foundation with SPF 30, light medium buildable coverage, natural finish. This is going to be $30, available October 12th at Sephora. I feel like I could probably try it. I would say shade range It doesn't look ginormous, but I know that it's a tinted sunscreen. Usually there's not quite as many. And I feel like I still see some pretty light shades and then some deeper shades. So, okay. I like Tower 28 Beauty. You know, there's a handful of products from them that I don't necessarily love, but there's a lot of products from them that I really do enjoy. And I would totally be down to try this. Is a new shop with me coming? I mean, twist my arm. I guess I could go shopping and take you along with me if you wanted to. But I really do like tinted sunscreens. Usually if I was still in Iowa right now, I would probably be starting to lean towards, you know, my more fall makeup and a little bit more full coverage, but it's cooler. Like today when I left to take Aries to daycare, I think it was like 73, 74 degrees outside. I put sweatpants on, but like last night when I was watching the football game, I was watching it by our pool here and it was still 89 degrees at like, you know, 7, 8 o'clock. So, I mean, I'm still down to wear the skin tints. I'm still down for that. And it says medium buildable, so I would be down. Let's see, I also got quite a few tags on this new collection from Wayne Goss. This is the Covetable Tourmaline Luxury Eyeshadow Palette. Did I say that right? I don't know. And also eye pencils. This will be available September 28th online at Beautylish. That palette is gorgeous. To me, it kind of looks like a, you know, like a mini Mod Ren is kind of what I was first thinking with those like kind of deeper rich berry colors. I think that palette is so stunning. The gold looks beautiful. I don't even wear gold all that much, but that gold looks beautiful. I haven't tried any of the Wayne Goss palettes yet. I'm thinking of picking this one up. I know Mello loved Wayne Goss so much. Like so many things throughout the day just make me want to cry. So many things will make me want to cry throughout the day. But I know that Mel loved Wayne Goss and loved his products. And I think that this palette looks really beautiful. So I'm kind of considering it. I've gotten a couple new palettes recently and I've been looking at all the new palettes that are coming out. There's a lot of really good ones, but I feel like this one is different enough from like my Natasha Denona Retro and then also the Sigma Cinderella. So I'm thinking about this one. I don't think I need a new eye pencil right now. I know Wayne Goss is usually a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. I'm thinking about grabbing that one. And then I also got, I can't remember if I turned my camera back on. I'm a mess. If you could give us influencers a little bit of a break for the next few days. I know that we're all just trying to do our best. We're trying to keep working and doing our jobs, but it's, you know, it's not like a normal job where we get to take time off. So I know a lot of us are just trying to do our best, but we're having a hard time. So there's that. But I got a lot of tags on these palettes from Glamlite. So they're coming out with the Happy Hour collection. So we have the Dirty Martini palette, which is this one right here. This has 15 dazzling shimmers and buttery mattes. Every palette comes in a fully custom acrylic PR bottle case. I got a ton of tags on this one because it's a green palette. Y'all know I love green. This looks like so much fun, quite honestly. Like, these from Glamlite, I'm a little unsure how to say no to them. I really like a lot of the greens in here. Greens is a hard shade to pull off, and I don't love every single shade of green when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, but I'm really feeling on that one. But then wait, there's more. Then we have in the Happy Hour collection, the wine palette. I do love wine. We have 15 shades with 2 duochrome shimmers. Everything's gonna be available September 30th. Oh my gosh, Michaela J Makeup. I want there to be a beer palette so bad. That's really funny. I love that. This is freaking stunning. Okay, both of these, you know, green and purple. I have purple on my eyes today. I'm like, oh man, I like both of these palettes. I don't know, I don't know about this. Like, I love the case that they're coming in. That's so freaking cool. So I'm kind of like, I'm like, do I get both? I kind of talked myself out of it when I saw the Wayne Goss, and I was like, I could go with the Wayne Goss because Natasha has some purples in there. The Sigma has both purples and greens. But now that I'm looking at them again, I'm like, I kind of just want them anyways. What do I do? Let me know. Purple, green, both. Holler at me. But wait, there's more. Then I saw this on Hotfire Makeup. from the Happy Hour collection, the Chocolate Martini palette, featuring all the sweet shades you need to create the perfect neutral smoky look. I probably have like snot all over my face. Like, please just stop. Just please don't be judging us right now. The collection is launching Thursday, September 30th. Okay. This one I don't feel like I would need as much, so I do like the bottle. That's super cute. You know, a little bit more on the neutral side, which I think is great. A lot of people are gonna love that. You know, I love a neutral palette, but it's not something that I feel like I would need in my collection right now. And the purple and the green one are definitely calling to me. So I'm wondering if it's just gonna be those three or if there's gonna be more in the collection. But I'm excited about that one. All right, let's jump into the roasting section of the Will I Buy It video. I feel like this is now just going to be included every single week, so that's good. That's good for me. So we have a new collaboration with Makeup Revolution, of course, and this is the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection. And of course, the tags started rolling in. What are the chances March Beauty Word has seen The Simpsons? Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you what the chances are. I know I have seen episodes of The Simpsons, and I know like who they are. Like, I know there's Homer and Marge. And is it Bert or Bart? Bart Simpson. Bert Simpson. I think it's Bart. Lisa. And isn't there a baby? I'm pretty sure there's a baby too. So I know them. Really the only reason I know this though is because my ex-husband Midge was a huge Simpsons fan. Like, the first present I ever bought Midge back in college, I'm pretty sure was the Simpsons movie. Like, it had just come out or something, and that's what I bought him for like his birthday or something like that. So that's really the only reason, and he would watch it all the time. Oh, it says the names right here. Lisa, Bart, Maggie, that's the baby. It is Bart, okay. Yeah. So I was really close on those. That's pretty sweet for me. So yeah, that's the reason why I would know it. He would watch the show a lot, and sometimes I would like sit and pretend to watch it, but you know, like be reading a book or something at the same time. So I'm not a huge Simpsons fan, not a huge fan of Makeup Revolution either, but this is gonna be available October 2nd on the website. So we have a lot of different palettes, lip kits, face palettes, sponges, gel liners, a bag, there's lashes, primer, there's some different masks, a brush set. So this is a really large collection. Nothing really jumps out at me right away. You know, it looks like, you know, more for these Halloween vibes, which is, you know, fun. Not really my style though. So I'm gonna pass over everything from that collection, but I really did enjoy reading the tags on it. And I love that Angelica wrote back, because a lot of times I screenshot your comments and I'll put it on my Instagram stories, and Angelica wrote back and she goes, it's not like a wild question though, like it's not outlandish that someone's wondering that. I was like, no girl, it's not. It's not. It's just funny to me at this point that we all know that I know nothing about anything. Anything, let's be honest. We have another collaboration with BH Cosmetics and Doja Cat. So BH, didn't they just collab with Iggy Azalea, and now they're collabing with Doja Cat? It's very interesting. Inspired by the divine energy of nature and all its prismatic elements, it's a mystical, psychedelic influences to bloom into a modern self-portrait of strength and transformation. So we have eyeshadow palettes, a mini quad, blush trio, highlighters, or mascara, eyeliner, brush set, hand mirror, lip balm, lip gloss. The PR box is $220. So these are very interesting collaborations that I wouldn't have seen BH going in this direction, but I'm wondering if they'll be doing more of these. You know, that really large palette, definitely not something I need. The little quads kind of remind me a little bit of like Juvia's Place, some of their quads that they've come out with. Nothing really jumps out at me right away though. Like, the packaging is cute, like the sparkly kind of like old school glamour is kind of the vibe that I get from it. But I like Doja Cat, but nothing that I feel like I absolutely have to have for myself. And then I saw this one. What is this one? Samantha, get it together. Urban Decay. Urban Decay and the Marvel Studios Eternals collection. I don't know what that means. So we have an eyeshadow palette for $65 that has 15 shades. The Afterglow Illuminating Highlighter for $26. Waterproof eyeliner pencil for $22. Lipsticks, glitter gels will be available October 1st online. Okay, so Marvel's, I think that's like a, is Marvel Studios, yeah, I was gonna say it's like a studio. That's what I was gonna say. This doesn't really do it for me though, I'm not gonna lie. I was excited because I got an email from Urban Decay saying that they were coming out with a new collaboration, and I was like, ooh, I wonder what it's gonna be, but nothing really jumps out at me though, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like a lot of eyeshadow palettes are calling to me right now, and that hasn't happened in a while, so probably not something that I need to grab. And then another eyeshadow palette. Oh, no. I'm gonna get it together one of these days, okay? Another eyeshadow palette that I see is from Haus Labs. This is the Love for Sale. So this is a limited edition palette with 18 shades, inspired by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's Love for Sale album. Okay, so this is $48. We have $1 from every palette sold will be donated to Tony Bennett's Exploring the Arts Foundation. Will be available September 28th. This, to me, when I first saw the photo, what did we think of? Let's say it together. 3, 2, 1. Urban Decay, Born to Run. Anyone else? Did we say it at the same time? To me, that's exactly what it looked like. I mean, I know it's not exact, you know what I'm saying. I tend to exaggerate, okay? But I don't know. And then also when I saw it, I was like, Haus Labs, I kind of forgot about them. Like, I feel like I haven't talked about Haus Labs in a really long time. I don't know. Does anyone have like a favorite from the brand? I think I've only tried, what, one thing from them, their eyeliner. I don't think I've tried anything else, but I don't know, the brand just does not intrigue me. So I don't know, that palette did nothing for me, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have from Colourpop, we have the new Orchid collection. Includes an eyeshadow palette with 9 shades. All I see right now is coming soon to the website. I don't know, this is pretty. You know, I like the pinks and the purples, that's cute. But to me, I know someone tagged me and said it looks like the wine collection, the wine palette. I just feel like a lot of times Colourpop's stuff is just looking so similar to what they already have out. And it just makes me like not as interested. The blushes look pretty. It looks like we have a highlighter, some lip products in there, but I'm just feeling kind of meh on them. And then from, oh no, this is, yes, okay. Get it together, Samantha. This is continuing their collab line and adding another member, a new eyeshadow palette with Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I was gonna say this is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, but then I saw the Morphe on there and I forgot that it was a collab with Morphe. A palette with 12 neutral shades, 6 shimmery, 6 mattes, $18 will be available September 30th. I'm not sure I really get it. It kind of, at first glance, it kind of reminded me of one of her palettes that she did when she did the Vault. You know, I like a neutral palette as much as the next gal, but like, I also just don't really understand. I guess, I don't know. I think it's strange when an influencer starts their own makeup line, but then continues to do collaborations with a makeup brand. I just don't get it. Like, and I'm sure there's something that I don't know, right? If there's anything that I've learned from my own collaborations, from launching my own brand, even though it's not makeup related, is that you never really know. I don't know the contracts. I don't know the situations. This could, you know, she could be under contract for a certain number of palettes for a certain amount of years. I have no idea. But I'm just kind of like, seems weird, because I feel like this would fit in with her own brand. But, you know, I don't really need another new neutral palette right now, so I'm going to skip on that. I see MAC Cosmetics is doing a news collection with Rosalia Haute Couture. Okay. We have some lipsticks for $21, liquid lip colors for $24. There's nail lacquers, a skin finish palette, an eyeshadow palette for $50. Will be available October 1st on the website. Okay. Not necessarily totally my vibe. I mean, the eyeshadow palette is pretty. I see like a pretty dusty mauve in there, which is always one of my favorite colors, but MAC just doesn't like, what did I say that one time that everyone really enjoyed? They don't, something about my makeup loins. Get my makeup loins going. My brain's so fuzzy. If I could explain to you the blur that I've been in since Monday morning, stirs my makeup loins. That's what I said. Yes, stirs my makeup loins. MAC doesn't really stir my makeup loins anymore. So I'm gonna pass on that. But MAC also did announce they're doing a makeup line with Whitney Houston's estate. So all I see right now is they've inked a long-term, multifaceted partnership with the Whitney Houston estate and will support the biopic by recreating some of Whitney's most memorable looks for the film, coming 2022. Okay, I mean, don't really have a whole lot to go off of yet. Kind of interesting. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the products look like and if they really kind of embody the Whitney Houston that we know from the public. But, you know, just some makeup news to throw out there. We'll wait for 2022 to see what it's got going on. A few more palettes to touch on. These are the Monochromatic palettes by Glossier, a refillable compact, 10 shades. Each palette includes 3 different finishes, matte, metallic, and satin, with reusable and 100% recyclable tins and removable mirrors. $22, the refill is $18. Will be available September 28th. Okay. interesting. I don't know why when I look at this photo, I kind of like got a little bit bored, and that's just me. And you know, I'm just kind of like in a mood, but I was like, I don't know. It just really didn't, it just didn't really jump out at me. So probably nothing that I need there. Glossier isn't a brand that I buy a whole lot from. Like every once in a while they have products that interest me and then I never end up going for them. Would you look at that? All right, from Glowish, which is Huda Beauty's brand, another brand. Oh, with so many brands. We have pressed powders and blushes. So the luminous pressed powder is $33 and then the blush powder is $21. There's also an all over face powder brush for $31. Will be available October 5th on the website. All right, these look pretty. You know, I thought about buying her bronzer once because there's a bronzer already under this line, but then I was going more for like liquid or cream bronzer, so I ended up not going for it. The blushes look pretty. I want to say that I'd be interested in the pressed powder, but it's like, would anything top my Dior? At this point, I just don't think so. I've just panned my second Dior powder, my second one. I used up my first one. I just hit pan on my second powder, and I panned another bronzer. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you really should. I literally give you my whole life in my stories. But I panned the Jouer bronzer a couple weeks ago. I panned my Kaja bronzer. It's a cream bronzer. It came in the little stack, like a little, I can't think of what it's called now, but it's a little stack with the blush, highlighter, and bronzer, which is all what I have on my face today. Panned the bronzer today. I'm now going by the name #ChangedSam. Changed Sam. Thank you so much. Like changed man, but changed Sam. That's me. You can just call me that from now on. Panning Queen also works. I don't care which one. Either one is fine. So it's like, I'm kind of interested in the powder, but like, realistically, I'm probably just gonna go buy another Dior. Just trying to keep it real with you. This is from Sheglam Official, the new Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. This is $5. Jeez, that's super affordable. Okay, wow, $5. I'm not familiar with Sheglam. I think I mentioned them in another Will I Buy It video. And I wanna say in the comments, were people saying this is like a brand under Shein, like a clothing line? Don't quote me on that. I could definitely be wrong. It looks very interesting. Like the applicator looks interesting. I like a liquid bronzer. It's only $5, but it's like, do I need another one, or am I just gonna start, you know, trying to pan all of my bronzers? I just saw a DM come through saying people think the next one up is gonna be my Marc Jacobs bronzer. Could be. I've been using it a lot lately. Could be. We shall see. Let's see, we have a new one in the Princess collection from Besame Cosmetics, the 8th Princess. This one is, who are you? Oh, Rapunzel. So these are each $125, so it's only 500 units of each. They're limited edition. This is going to be available October 5th. Not super interested in these for myself, even though I am thinking of being Belle for Halloween. Potentially thinking about being Belle. My friend Alex was thinking about maybe being Ariel. But the Belle costume was so cute, man. I was like, I might go for it. But even though I would like to be that for Halloween, I still don't want to purchase these products. I see a new product from Make Beauty Official. This is the new Lactonic Synchronizing Skin Serum. This one has lactic acid to target the looks of dark spots, fine lines, and wrinkles. It's going to be $34. I haven't tried anything from them yet. Will be available September 24th. Sounds like an interesting product, but I've definitely really scaled back on my skincare. I'm using a prescription. I feel like things are, you know, starting to move in the right direction for me, which is always very exciting when you struggle with hormonal acne. And then I think just the last thing I have to talk about is some makeup news, and that is Rose and Ben is starting her own beauty brand. So, beauty brand Rose and Ben Beauty by Rose and Ben, coming soon around October on the website. So, Rose and Ben, I found her on Instagram, I think through one of my Ofra collaborations. Like, I think she did a look with the Life's a Draft palette, and I was like, this girl has epic skills. And then she has been so nice to me. Like, we've chatted in DMs and through comments, and she'll like my videos and comment, and I'm just like, what a nice person. So when I saw this, I got very excited for her. It's such a huge thing to launch a brand, no matter what it is you're doing. And honestly, with me launching by Samantha March, which there has been a restock, every single product, all 6 of them are available right now in my shop. So the link is always down below, but I restocked the notepads that sold out from the second restock that we did. And I've actually been trying to pack and ship orders all day today. So I've already been to the post office 3 times, which I love for me. But yeah, everything has been restocked, but I know how hard it is to launch a brand. And then when it comes to makeup, I just feel like it has to be 20 times harder. So I just know how much hard work goes into that. And, you know, especially launching by Samantha March, it gave me a newfound respect, even though I feel like I always had a lot of respect because I've been an entrepreneur for a long time. I know how hard it is and how risky it is. So I've always had a lot of respect, but I feel like it just like boosted it up even more. So I'm gonna be really curious to see what types of products that she comes out with what the, you know, first launches will be. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on this. Like I said, it's gonna be coming around October. So yeah, after that, I believe that is everything. Let me just double check real quick that nothing else got launched. Nope. So that is everything for this week's Will I Buy It video. Definitely let me know what you think. I know I have some questions in here of what you guys would like to see. So please do leave me any feedback. Again, thank you so much for the grace that you are showing us as we try to get through this and still bring you videos as we are all grieving and struggling to get through this time. I hope that you are continuing to keep Mel's family in your prayers. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.